Hello everyone, welcome back. So I haven't made a video in a few days, but I've been playing around with and crafting a vehicle deck in Standard. I've always had an affinity, no pun intended, towards vehicles, and I just wanted to see what we could do with new Ether Drift cards that came out. So I thought I'd play around and see what I could develop. I've gone through probably 8 different iterations of to see if this would work or not. I'll show you what I came up with. So of course we play 4 Get Lost. It's a standard red-white deck. I have Thundering Broodwagon, but I can't really cast it. I kind of cast it if I get all the right lands. But for the most part, it's just there for cycling. So this is a standard cycling vehicle deck. And let's see, Get Lost, 4 Sky Crash. So since a lot of people are playing artifacts these days, I found this, and I didn't have this in my... I just found this not too long ago, actually, and I was like, what? Well, Sky Crash actually might be pretty good. It only costs 2, and I can cycle it if the opponent isn't playing any artifacts, so it worked out pretty well. Fuel the Flames is good for aggro, although I've... from testing, I've had 2 games, I think, where even by turn 3, they were too big. Their creatures were too big, and they just destroyed me. Cats was one of them. There was a Cats deck. This guy, or whoever I was playing against, had a 5 or 6 power or defense creature on turn 3 or 4, and it was just like, this isn't going to work. I do have 1 Day of Judgment. I used to run 3 of these up until recently, and I replaced them with Monument of Endurance. So these come into play pretty well since I'm cycling so much, and I play Chandra Spark Hunter. This is a really fun planeswalker. Chandra Spark Hunter, especially with this deck, just it fits so well. So I'm playing 3 Chandra Spark Hunters, 4 tune-ups. Of course, whenever I'm cycling all of these vehicles, I want to run tune-ups in order to bring them back. Let's see, 1 Salvation Engine. So this is the only vehicle that I have in here that does not cycle. So I can discard this in other ways, especially through Chandra. Actually, that's the only other way I can think of, unless I'm surveilling. 4 Detention Chariots. This cycles for 1. This is only an uncommon, but it's great to cycle on turn 1 or turn 2, and then bring back with tune-up later on and just exile a creature. 4 Thundering Broodwagons. So this cycles for 2, but this is one heck of a body, one heck of a vehicle that comes out on turn 4 if you can bring tune-up. If you have tune-up and you can bring this out on turn 4. And these show up in my decks rather often, honestly. This is a really cool vehicle. Valor's Flagship. This cycles for 3X. So if I pay whatever I pay through X, I can create 1/1 pilot creature tokens that saddle mountain crew vehicles as though its power were 2 or greater. So if for some reason I don't find any tune-ups, or if for some reason I don't find any Push the Limits, which is the other card I wanted to show you here, I can actually just win through normal vehicle attacks. And this is how I do it. I cycle this card, create some 1/1 pilots, and then I can crew my normal vehicles. Day of Judgment is, or not Day of Judgment, Monument to Endurance is another way of winning if I end up cycling enough. But really, it's all about Chandra, Push the Limit, and tune up, and just get everything else in my graveyard. I have a lot of dual lands that I've been playing, surveilling, just trying to get out as much as possible, and I haven't had a problem with this yet. I have thought about playing some lands that actually give me creatures in case I end up having to hard cast some of these, and I need crews for them. But I haven't gone there yet. I'll have to think about it. I was also playing some of the lands that from the new Ether Drift set that create 1/1 pilots for you. I started with those, and I might go back to them. I might play around with them some more to see what I can find. We'll see. But this is the most recent iteration of this deck, and I like it. It's fun. Monument to Endurance is This was my last ad. In fact, I had it and I removed it and then I added it again. And really, it's all about if I have cycling cards later in the game. Because if I don't get this out on turn 3, and I've already cycled maybe twice, I think I have... Well, I see. I have 12 vehicles, 11 of which cycle. I have Sky Crash. I have Fuel the Flames. Those also cycle. So, and then I can discard with Chandra too for Monument. So it hasn't played as well as I'd like it to, but I think we're still going to play around with it to see if I can make it work. So let's start and see what we can do. Oh, and I'm actually playing the one land Night Market as well. I can cycle these. It's arena, so sometimes you get flooded, and which has happened multiple times. Even with a cycling deck, you wouldn't believe. I think I've been flooding, I don't know, 20% of the time. It's like, come on. Anyway, you're getting like 60% lands. You can never tell what you're going to get. Anyway, let's start and see what we can do with this. Okay, standard rank, best of 1, standard cycling vehicles. This is a fun deck to play. I like playing odd decks. Okay, so we don't have our white yet. We can scry here. We have 2 monuments. We don't have anything. Opponent goes first, so... Alright, we're on the draw. I think we can find something white here in another land. White is our primary source of... spells, so we definitely need to find some. Mono black. Okay, you're gonna get rid of Chandra so I can cast the other Chandra. Chandra's not gonna do much good for him. Probably want a monument? I don't know. Get Lost is probably the spell he's gonna take. Cruel Claws Haste. I need to cycle something. If I'm going to be running out of lands here, I need to get more lands. So I have 2 turns to figure that out. Okay, that's good. We could probably cycle that Fuel the Flames, although I don't know what he's playing yet. So let's see. Is it just a discard deck? Because I would love that. You doing another one? Okay. I'm going to play all these. What are you going to play? My other monument? Okay. Okay, so if he tries to do that again, those are weird cards. Unusual. Okay. I don't know if it's going to do him any good. Or her. Free gas. I think we're going to cycle the Fuel the Flames. Okay, we'll Surveil with this. I was hoping to get an untap land there so we could play Chandra. Sure, we'll keep that. We have our Push the Limit. You can have me discard. What are you going to play? They're going to put an exile as a top X card to their library face down. You may look at the playlist cards for as long as they remain exiled. Outrageous robbery. Okay, I know you got at least a land there. Okay, well, I'm playing Chandra. I'll discard a Thundering Broodwagon. Play this. And we'll probably cycle the Detention Chariot. Although I can get the monument back, and that's mine. My monument. That would be interesting. If I hardcast this. Okay, sure, we'll discard a card. We'll discard this. Hoping we get an untapped land. But if not, I'll have Get Lost ready for whatever shenanigans they're playing. Just don't kill my Chandra. I really like Chandra. I think we'll keep Detention Chariot around for one turn. There we go. Okay. So that's 6. I think we discard a card. We'll discard the Night Market.
No time to think. Just drive.
Okay. We'll hardcast the Monument. And we'll get my Monument back. Hardcast the Detention Chariot to get my Monument back. And then we'll attack. And if you want to kill it, that's fine. Because I'm just going to bring it back from the graveyard. And I'll have my Monument back. Pretty cool. Alright. Okay, now we're just looking for a land. Chandra can ult here soon. Sure. Take what you want, man. Take what you want. What do I have here in the graveyard? I have a Valor's Flagship. So we're gonna ult. We'll tune up. We'll bring back Valor's Flagship. Well, that was easy. Okay, we played right into them, so that worked out. Or they played right into our deck. I don't know what I get. I haven't figured out these achievements yet. I know people have titles. I don't know how to get a title yet. I have to look that up. But I'm about to have Artifact Factory, which is I have 295 out of 300. Maybe that gives me a title? I don't know. Anyway, let's run this again. I'll have to look at that. This is fun. I like playing odd decks. I know I already said that, but it's I just hate playing the same thing over and over and seeing the same decks, so. Okay, so we only have 2 lands, but we can cycle this right away. We have a Sky Crash, Fuel the Flames, which we can cast. Push the Limit, we'll keep for a while, Monument. Okay, good. And if we draw another land in the next 2 turns, I probably won't cycle Thundering Broodwagon right away. Gotta learn how to play that a little bit better. Okay, good. Probably play the Monument first, and then cycle. We'll keep that land. Okay. Is this control? What are we playing against here? I guess we'll see. Okay, it's mill. That could be really good for me and really bad for me. We'll see. Probably be really bad for me. That's an artifact. So Sky Crash can kill that thing. Oh, I got rid of Chandra. Ooh, okay. You gonna take out my Monument? Are you worried? Okay. So if we draw an untapped land, we can Get Lost and Sky Crash the same turn, which I think we're gonna do. I would rather discard, although I don't think I need to. Yeah, so we're gonna Get Lost, Jace. We're gonna Sky Crash, River Turn Monument. Okay. Just keep Man, if I actually get to 7 lands and I'm able to cast this, it's going to be so hilarious. I haven't been against a mill deck yet with this deck, and I don't actually get milled. Okay. What do we want? Red, red, white. We need another white. We'll just wait. It's 5 lands. 2 more lands. Let's see if he's playing counter spells. I don't think he's playing creatures. I'm not playing any creatures, so it's very possible. Another Jace. Okay. We can cycle 2. Yep.
Focus on the facts.
We're at 34. Yep. 22.
And your entire mind.
Cycle this. I think we're going to create a treasure token. And cycle this. And let's see if he has a counterspell. Well, if I... I'll draw a card. If I get an untapped land. 5, 6. Okay. No untapped land. Got plenty of reds. We need 3 whites on one of our vehicles. What should I do here? I think I should keep cycling. And the most Jace can do here is plus. So I'm not that concerned. Alright, let's see what happens. This is gonna be crazy if I can actually push the limit on this. I wonder if he knows what or she. Rokunaga. Okay.
Become subdued.
6, 7. Oh, he is playing counter spells. Okay. Okay, so I could fuel the flames here. If he does that, I think I will. Okay. There's no counterspell now. Oh, that was a Jace. I think I just won. Let's create another treasure token. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, man, I really want that too. I think I'm gonna be okay. Let's see what I have here. Okay, that. Jace. 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 This is great. This is so much fun. Okay. So I've gone against a discard deck and a mill deck so far, which have both played right into my deck. How fun is that? I haven't played against, knock on wood, I haven't played against an opponent that has exiled my graveyard yet. I doubt I would win that game. I'd probably have about a, 10% chance of winning that game. So I can hardcast things, it's just, that would be disastrous. Watch it happen now. Okay, let's do red. We're gonna cycle the Thundering Broodwagon unless we draw another land, which we did. Good. Then we can cast the monuments first and then cycle. We get both monuments out there? That'd be really nice. And then I have a tune-up for my Thundering Broodwagon. This deck is so fun. Whenever this creature dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Okay. Is he sacking creatures? Guess we'll see. Okay. I think I'm going to... I'm going to cycle this. I'm going to get treasure token. Treasure token. Okay, we'll scry here. It's my only Day of Judgment. Do I keep it? Nah, it's not super crazy aggro. So we'll cycle this turn, and we'll kill the Slasher probably, just to delay it. This time we're gonna draw cards. And we'll be able to kill that with the Broodwagon. Do that. Cycle this. I should cast Day of Judgment now. Most definitely. I thought I put that on the bottom of my deck. I guess I didn't. I kept it. Okay, well, it's probably good I did. Thought I scribed that to the bottom. Well, I'm not complaining, because it worked out really well. Okay. Scry. Yes, because with Chandra, I'll discard the Salvation Engine. So yeah, I want to keep that on top. I am at 12 life somehow. Okay. Can still kill that. And I can cast Chandra and tune up next turn. So we'll start with Chandra. We're gonna discard
Danger rises.
the Salvation Engine.
New plan.
You know what? If I would have done this the whole time, this would be 18 life already. Let's tune up. Broodwagon. And we get to attack.
Push it to the limit.
Nice. Okay. This is looking good for the good guys. What are you gonna do about it? What else do I got in there? Salvation Engine. I think that's what I'm gonna play next. And okay, you're 6/6. So we'll discard
Just a quick
this.
pit stop.
We'll do 6 to you. And we'll attack. Well, we might as well do this too, just for fun. Sure. But I have Menace, so
Try to keep up.
you can't block me. I could have done that. I could have done the chariot. Wow, this is fun. I'm kind of playing against the meta here, I guess, in certain ways. You know, I thought of that when I was building this deck. Because there's a lot of discard out there, and the more that they can fill up my graveyard, the better. Not really an issue with that last game, but still, I still did pretty well. I don't know why vehicles are so fun for me. I remember playing when I played Magic many years ago, early mid 90s. I guess it was mid 90s because it came out in like 93 or whatever. Okay, I can cycle. Okay, and 2 more monuments, which is really weird. So we want red. Oh. And artifacts finally came out. Well, like the whole set of artifacts came out. It was pretty fun to play back then. What am I playing against? Sorry, I was trying to tell a story. Okay, so I think we're gonna get rid of Detention Chariot here. I don't want to cycle yet, but I don't know if I have enough lands for Monument to play Monument. So I'm gonna cycle this too and watch him play. There we go. You gonna counter? That's fine. Probably has another counter. So I think we're just gonna cycle this. No, we'll try. If you counter all my monuments, that's fine. I have other ways of winning. Get rid of his counter spells. Wait. Did you mean to do that? Or did you mean to counter that? Did you click the wrong one? No, you didn't mean to click the wrong. I can still cast it? Okay. What do I have down here? I have a Detention Chariot, which doesn't do me any good right now. So I wait. And maybe... Well, if he brings out his Restless Anchorage, I'll kill that. And then I'll cycle the Broodwagon. Kiora. 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 Okay. I'm just gonna kill the Kiora right now. You know, blue is another way of discarding cards for Monument. And maybe they're playing Monument too. White for flagship. I don't want to bring back Broodwagon yet, I don't think. Detention Chariot would be alright. But I think I'm better off creating a 1/1. Remember, they don't have haste. I only get haste off of Chandra on one of them. Or if I use the one that brings back all of them. Okay. Oculus. Gotcha. I saw it in there. I just didn't put two and two together. Okay, we'll cycle this for 1. I can take out Oculus, but he probably has a counterspell sitting there. He has 2... Okay. He has 2 spells. Okay. Alright. Start by doing this. Okay. Bring it back to your hand. Okay. I have reach too in a Thundering Broodwagon, which is really good against the Restless Anchorage. Okay. Ooh, Enduring Innocence. What do you have? Okay, maybe we can draw our board wipe here. That would be pretty sweet. No, but I have Detention Chariots. Okay. So I think we're going to cycle this and try to find our board wipe. We didn't. We can get rid of those 2/2s though. And he can attack back for 10. 11, 12 with the Restless Anchorage, 13, 14 possibly. With the map tokens, no thanks. I think I'll just wait. I see why the Innocence is out there now, because when he manifests Dread, it's a 2/2. Kind of makes sense. I don't play Standard a lot. At least not recently, and not in big stakes. So I'm definitely going to cycle the Sky Crash. We'll take 7. Okay. Okay. Well, we gotta get rid of one of those. Detention Chariot it. If he has a counterspell, I'm probably dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, maybe one more turn. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll see. 10, 11. Nope. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, well, this is my first loss in a while, so I don't feel that bad. I think I could have played better cards. I think I have better cards. I think I could have won this game. This is what I'm trying to say. Achievement completed. Okay, what does that mean? Artifact Factory. Ready to claim. Is that it? For 300 artifacts, you'd think I'd get something else. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting there. I thought it would be something great. Okay, what's this one? Small Power, Big Heart. Yeah, probably a lot of people already playing that. With work and everything else going on in my life, I don't get a lot of time to play Arena. Not as much as I'd like to. Tasty brains. Brains. Okay. Cycle, cycle, cycle. Kill stuff. Okay, we can do this. Okay. Yeah, I've watched these decks on YouTube. Other people play against them or play with them, but I don't know them very well. I don't get enough time to play against them personally. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. fairy. Wait. Red. Do one more white. To be a little patient against blue. Okay. Ward 2. I used to play a lot of Gruul decks, so patience is not my forte. Doesn't make sense to bring out anything right now because I can't. There's nothing to kill because of his ward. There's nothing to detent because he has a ward. So we're just gonna keep chugging along here. We can create some 1/1s or a 1/1. Okay. Yeah, keep doing that. I'll kill those. Okay. Well, we'll create the 1/1 here. And we'll try to block the Brineborn Cutthroat. I remember this spell in another set. This has been around for a while. Another Broodwagon. I'm gonna cast a spell. No, it's only during my turn. I cast a spell. Okay. This is great for Feel the Flames. I think he has a counter spell though. Okay, perfect. And let's cycle this, try to get a land. No land. You know, I was saying when we first started this that getting lands isn't that difficult because I cycle so much. Well, you know, I've cycled 4 out of these 5 cards. They're playing counter spells? I probably should have cycled there too. If they are, that's fine. Tasty brains, zombies. Okay. I mean, I can't actually take this thing out until I get more lands, so I probably should have cycled there. And it doesn't look like he's playing any artifacts, or Tasty Brains is playing any artifacts, so... Hey, look at that, a land. I can get lost this thing. Yeah, I think we'll try that. Play it during their turn, make them use their mana, and cycle again. I can't. I won't have enough for that. Play your counterspell. Or your unsummon or whatever you're doing. Okay. Okay. I'll cycle this. Man. Ah, boy. It's only 1/1. We can wait. He probably wants to counter that. Or Tasty Brains wants to counter that. Or do you? There's no brains to taste for the Monument of Endurance. Okay. How many 3 steps ahead is that? 2 or 3? 2. I think we'll just kill this sailor while we're here. Should we? Again, we'll do it during his turn. Or Tasty Brain's turn. Yep. You want to let it go. I really want to cycle. Really need more lands. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see if you counter this. I guess a brood wagon. Okay, that's three steps ahead. Or 4. That's 3. Out of your first 22 cards? That's not bad. That's almost as many lands as I've gotten. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. It's weird how the shuffler always puts the same cards as a priority. 3 steps ahead is one of those. They always have them. Okay, we'll scry. We want to get rid of the spectral sailor. That's one way of doing it. Okay. We can Chandra. We can get lost this thing. We can tune up. He's still only a 2/2. Let's try this again. Okay. Did you not proliferate your spectral sailor? Okay. You know how annoying blue is? It's very annoying. Okay, draw lands. And I'm gonna draw my board wipe. And it's gonna be glorious. Well, friends. I think this is another loss. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of this game. We'll play one more. See how it goes. One more for good measure. I don't think there's any instant way of getting vehicles out of my graveyard onto the battlefield. I think they're all sorceries. Kind of sucks. Even if it was just the one vehicle at a time, that would be nice to be able to do that during their turn. Okay. We'll give this a shot. Maybe we'll play against aggro. We'll surveil. Sure. Okay. Doesn't look like aggro. Color do we want? Another white? Yeah, another white. Okay. Gorge is next. Perfect. We have Day of Judgment now, which we were looking for last game. And the game before. I mean, I don't really even need to play any lands that have green or black in them. I just am. In case I could potentially hardcast them. I'm not sure. Why not? I'm going to cycle one of these because I have the Day of Judgment. Okay, good. Oh, white, white, red, red. Always need 2 reds and 3 whites, so we'll play this on white. And we'll Broodwagon. We'll cycle the Broodwagon. And Day of Judgment. They're bored because they're gonna play a big creature here, like a I don't know, Shelly. Nope, Jace. Okay. Are you gonna?
Pask. Imasahak.
Okay. Doing that.
Organic minds are easily quelled.
Cycle. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's probably making too much noise into the microphone there. I apologize. Okay, we're gonna cycle the Valor's flagship for 2 1/1s. Come on, yeah. -6 on me. -6. Do it. We're gonna cycle the Field of Flames. No, we're just gonna cycle the flagship. Okay. Do you have another Jace?
Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
It's weird that there's a Jace, but they haven't actually discarded anything of mine yet. Another Push the Limit. What all have I discarded? A lot. A lot. 3, 4, 5. So next turn I can do this, right? So what I think I should do is I should attack with one of these. And I'm going to bring out the Chariot. I'm going to hardcast the Chariot. Because with Push the Limit, everything still gets haste. If he has any counter spells, I want him to cast them. I want to get rid of this. Okay. And that Restless Reef, does that thing have menace? No. But I can still block it. If he wants to use his Restless Reef, I would gladly block it. Should I wait a turn? I think I should. Don't ask me why I should, but I think I should. Probably should have attacked with the Detention Chariot there. But I'm kind of holding back for that Restless Reef. So what you can do, some tricks with vehicles. You can crew the Detention Chariot with this guy because it counts as 3. And then crew the Salvation Engine with the Detention Chariot. And... okay, another Outrageous Robbery. Interesting. Okay, I think you're dead next turn. I don't know if I played this earlier today or during this recording. But I think they're just dead. They're going to want to play something big here, I bet. They're probably getting a little anxious. Sure. If they didn't have islands, I'd feel a lot better about this. Maybe they just have islands for Restless Reef and they're not actually playing counterspells. I don't think they are. I have this weird feeling that they are not. He can't... I gotta do this next turn, though. I gotta play push the limit next turn, regardless. Okay. Counterspell? Please, no. Please? No. Think he would have already cast it by now? Gamming goldfish? Oh, you're definitely dead. Yeah, you don't have to look at my graveyard. You're definitely dead. There's nothing to kill. Okay. You might have more of my destroy artifact things, but I don't even think that matters. Okay. And now you're taking 37, 38, 39. Okay. What's next? Okay. Now you're taking 32. Thank you. Thank you for the discarding of a bunch of my vehicles. I really appreciate it. Okay, I think we'll end it there for tonight. That was really, really fun. It was very fun. I love crafting decks. I like it when they work most of the time. And I like sharing them. So I hope you all enjoyed it. And have a great evening. Take care.